this is extremely gratifying. You know, we knew that we were going to have a good basketball team, that this could be the year, and it definitely has turned out to be that.
Norfolk State head coach Anthony Evans on the eve of a historic day for the Spartan Nation. I'm Brian Parsons. Bruce has the night off. 24 hours from now, Norfolk State will either be celebrating its biggest win in school history, or the Spartans will be flying back home on a plane. Tomorrow, NSU takes on Missouri in the NCAA tournament. To Omaha, Nebraska we go, a world away for most of the Spartans. 7 of Anthony Evans' players hail from New York City. NSU hit the practice floor today with dreams of becoming the 15th seed to knock off a 2 seed. A wild ride for the Spartans.
Johnson!
What a week for Norfolk State.
Norfolk State is going to the big dance for the first time in school history.
Saturday, the Spartans won their first ever MEAC championship by beating Bethune-Cookman to earn its first trip to the NCAA Division I tournament. Then on Sunday, NSU learned its fate, a 15th seed in an opening round matchup against 2 seed Missouri.
With it being such a new experience, and the first time your school's going to it, being a part of that, you take that as a certain initiative of going in there and trying to win the thing. I mean, you're in it to win it. That's what you go into a tournament for, but also being the first experience, I mean, you're taking everything in. Being at press conferences and interviews and things like that, it's the first time. You got jitterbugs, but at the same time, you have to enjoy the experience.
The Spartans have landed safely in Omaha, and Coach Anthony Evans is putting the finishing touches on his team's game plan, but he's also trying to keep things as normal as possible.
We're trying to stay focused. We're trying to keep a normal routine as normal as possible. You know, all the media attention and everything is great, but we have a job to do. We're here to play a basketball game, and after this, we're going to go practice and do the things that we've done all year long.
Coach Evans preaches defense, and the Spartans will need plenty of it against the Missouri team that won the Big 12 title and comes in with a chip on its shoulder after being denied a 1 seed. But don't count out NSU. The Spartans were a shot away from beating Marquette, and they have quality out-of-conference wins over Drexel and TCU, and they're currently riding a 7-game winning streak.
It's like a snowball effect. You keep going in that right direction, it gets bigger and bigger. Hopefully it's big enough to get over Missouri, but at the same time, going in with, I think we won 7 now, and coming off our conference championship, we have a lot of confidence going into this.
It's always good when you're winning, and around this time, it's either win or go home, so you have no choice but to play hard so you can win.
Mizzou is a small, guard-oriented team that loves to shoot 3-pointers. Some of the Spartans saw the Tigers in person when they barely escaped with a win over ODU at the TED.
Yes, we watched Missouri a little bit. Their guards are very talented. They play really well together, and they get out and push the ball on the break. So we have some things we're trying to do to contain them.
This is not a type of game that we haven't seen a game plan. Yes, we're going against better players from a different conference, but the style of play is very similar to what we see a lot in conference. And when we stepped out of conference, we also saw a lot of guards try to get up and down, get after us, exploit us on transition. So it's not a style we haven't seen before, so we're pretty comfortable going to the game.
The Spartans enjoyed a nice dinner at Granite City Restaurant in downtown Omaha, probably dining on some good steaks. Tip-off set for 4:40.